last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge.
Well, good morning. Hello, happy pre-Friday. That means it's Thursday. Thursday's just pre-Friday. Just like Tuesday's leftover Monday. Same idea. Congratulations, Clumsy, for becoming the Phantom Menace this morning 28 times. You might have a record. You might have the most. And I created something yesterday that I'd love for you all to do just to make sure that it works. That command, if you all could run that, I would love to see. I know we know that Clumsy is 28 times, but let's say that we're in further in the stream. It still says 9 times for you. Dang it. It's broken. Why is it saying 9 times for everyone? See, this is the part I couldn't test off stream. Darn it. Coleman, you were so close, man. The Twitch app was screwing around on you. Dang it, Twitch. Well, everybody apparently has been the Phantom 9 times. I'll have to go back to the drawing board and figure out why that's happening. I assumed for mine it was like, oh yeah, maybe I have a couple records in there from when I was messing with the command. Let's see, Phantom check. I won't do this too much. Big Bogan, good morning. And Pirate Eggs, hi. I'm doing pretty good. Other than I thought I had this figured out. User at username has been the Phantom Menace. Phantom times. That should work. Why is that not working? Darn it. All right. Well, back to the drawing board. I have about an hour today, later on today, where I'll be working on it again to try to figure out why that's happening. I was also working on, this is broken too, so don't worry about this one. I'm trying to get the top 10, like the top 10 Phantom Menaces, and that's also not working, so... Oh, that's okay. Sorry. All right. So anyway, back to working that. Yeah, there's one. Can I get some ones in chat? Anyway, all right. I got to go back to the drawing board. So I have to use the exact same thing that counts the Phantom Menace 28 times on this command. Wait, that should be pretty easy though, right? So whenever you redeem, get the Phantom, it writes something to a text file, right? Little behind the scenes for you, and then gives a special identifier called Phantom. Oh wait, that's Phantom. That's the Phantom check. Hang on. Oh, so what I see what I did. Hold on. Twitch channel points. Phantom Menace. Hold on, this might do it. Chat message. Ooh, actually, I might be able to finish this right now. Hang on. Oh, hold on. Copy this. I just had an epiphany. Hold on. Commands. Custom commands. Phantom check. Save. Okay. Somebody give me a Phantom check. Just asking, can I swear in your chat? Just don't want to break the rules. So swearing is typically fine. Hey. Okay, why did it say 29 times? I think that's accurate though, because today makes 29. I think that's accurate. Because remember, the counter up here is off by 1 because when you get it the first time, it says 0. So that's accurate. Anyway, so Bogan, cursing is fine, or swearing is fine. My biggest rule about that is cursing and swearing at people. Obviously, no slurs or anything like that. But if you want to use an expletive here and there, that's completely fine. It's more about your attitude towards it. And as long as you're not directing it at other people and cursing at people, that's kind of where I draw the line. Otherwise, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's saying they've been the menace that many times before. Yeah. Boobies, poopies, wee bums. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, thank you all. Thanks for bearing with me on that. I think that same epiphany might work for the other phantom rank. That I haven't changed yet. I'll work on that today. That I knew was already still broken. But thanks for the ones. I'm number 1. It gives 1 to everybody. I don't know why. Well, hold on. Phantom rank. Hang on. Maybe. File. Count lines from file. Top 10 phantom. What about top 10 phantom menace? Hold on. Whoa, why am I on stream starting soon? I'm sorry. Why did I do that? That's weird. When did I do that is the question. Yeah, I like Star Wars a little bit. Somebody hit me with the phantom rank again. Hey, what's up, Red? Good morning. Phantom rank. Oh. Bebo. Okay, that didn't work. Sorry, I had the alert muted, but this is your roundhouse kick of hydration. Okay. Finish work for this week, which means now I can enjoy another 6-day weekend. Heck yeah. I'm off tomorrow, everybody. And I'm really looking forward to that. I will be streaming a little bit longer tomorrow morning. To hopefully make an even more of a dent in Starfield. So I hope you join me tomorrow. I'm off. It's going to be amazing. Okay, phantom rank. Phantom rank. It's back to saying 1. Okay, I won't spend any more time on it. I'll work on it today. There's a way to do it. I just got to find the right YouTube tutorial. All right. Let's get to Starfield then. Good morning, Code. Yeah, so if you're looking for a longer non-stream, that'll be tomorrow. I don't know what else we're going to do tomorrow. It's supposed to start getting cold because we had a big storm rolling. I think from that, the hurricane down in Mexico, I think caused us to have a lot of rain over the last 2 days. It's been almost nonstop rain. We got a flash flood warning. Let's see. Yeah, starting Sunday, it's going to be 45 degrees. A low of 45. And then pretty much, I don't see above 70 for the next week. There's a low of 34 on Thursday. That's cold. That's cold. It was snowing there yesterday? What? I'm excited to play more Star Citizen too. It was fun. I kind of want to jam in Star Citizen a little bit too. and just do like some delivery missions or something. I love working in space. Is that weird? I just want to have a job. I want to be a long haul trucker or something. Yeah, so now apparently next week we're gonna be in the 30s. Oh, that's. We just learned that heat leeches are just baby terramorphs. That is the big secret we just learned yesterday. So I'm excited to see how this plays out. Londonian intergalactic long haul trucker, exactly. I want to do mining. I'm gonna get a mining ship, Coleman, for sure, because I'm really excited to try mining. Oh, hi, Terramorph. Oh, that's loud. Reloading. I'm not afraid of you anymore. You hear me? I'm not afraid of you anymore. Did a delivery yesterday. Found a Halloween helmet while doing so. See, I gotta play more. It's kind of why I want to get. I kind of want to get done with Star Citizen. Starfield. Jeez. Oh, sorry, not you, Vasco. Sorry. Kaiser, here you go.
This suggests with high certainty that
The Lazarus plant.
to trigger the attacks on both planets.
But how?
There's no way a plant this rare, this fragile, just shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti.
I thought it couldn't grow anywhere but here.
Those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands.
Hmm.
Do you understand what it is we just stumbled on here?
Nope. I'm like, oh, interesting. I have no idea what you're talking about. I think it means a Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attack on New Atlantis, but I could be wrong.
Exactly. Someone saw the Lazarus plant in action and used it to trigger the attacks. Makes some sense, actually. Tau Ceti was likely their first test. Someplace remote where no one would question a few settlers going missing.
I questioned it.
The big show, the attack on New Atlantis, would be a success. And the timing of that one, it couldn't have been just luck that it happened.
Someone had to have known that the heat leeches were terramorphs.
About the terramorphs. These attacks, I think someone planned them to.
It's probably that guy from the council. You sound like a complete crackpot right now. After all I've seen, I'm gonna just gaslight her. I thought it was, yeah, suspicious.
But having this answer, well, it raises a couple big questions.
Like what?
Who could pull something like this off? And why?
The United Colony. Someone inside the UC must have plans for the Lazarus plant. Your dad still hasn't shown much care about lives lost. Maybe he's involved. I do suspect him.
For mass murder. You told me yourself, my father's in jail.
Oh, come on. Powerful man in jail. Doesn't matter.
Let's save the discussion for when you all aren't standing in the universe's closest equivalent to hell frozen over. If we're gonna do anything
Percival's talking through the robot?
attacks, human cause or otherwise, we need that final sample.
Roger
Was that supposed to happen?
Kaiser, get us into the spaceport.
The entrance is this way.
Really need this headache to go away and my sinuses to fix themselves. Those are the worst. Have you tried like neti pots? This is not medical advice, but I've heard neti pots do wonders for the sinuses. I'm gonna take some meals. Why not? Take some old food that's been sitting here for a while. Did I just hear a heat leech somewhere? Because now I'm killing every single heat leech I see.
I am unable to provide sufficient power to the lock mechanism.
Anyone got ideas where we could get some extra juice?
Local power looks like it was controlled in the security office. Upper floor.
Pizza. Yum.
I can scout it out. Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
Roger that.
All right, I'll look around.
I have restored power to the office entrance. You may proceed.
Okay. Oh, right here? This is where I was going anyway. I got hit in the nose last night at the airsoft field. Ooh. Ooh. Right on the crown of the nose and has been messing with the sinuses. Oof. That sounds like it hurts. I got clocked in the nose with a magnadoodle. You see that little mark right there? It's still there. My kid did that to me. And that hurt. It hurt. So I can only imagine a little airsoft just knocking you right in the right in the crown of the nose. Ooh. Nah. Ooh. Latkes. They sure are giving me a lot of food.
Still looks operable. Of all the things to serve.
Let's see. Okay, it's not going to be this one. Yeah, it doesn't fit anywhere. Okay. That one could be a trap. Because I bet... it doesn't fit everywhere. Let's keep trying these ones. It's still there. Yeah, it has gotten a little bit better. You can barely see it now there, right? I think I probably notice it more than most of you do. I see it sometimes in the mirror and I think it's just like glaring. I should probably like, I don't know, use some lotion or something on my face occasionally. Maybe I should take care of my face. You know, the money maker. Okay, there it is. Okay. Interesting. That one's not even going to be used. Okay, so it can't go there. It's got to go there. Which means this one has to be... There you go. We did it. Actual battle scars up in here. Ugh, another one. Is this going to be worth it? It better be worth it. That was just ammo, which I enjoy ammo. Ammo's nice, but... That's pretty much right where I was hit. It was bleeding nicely last night. Yeah, mine bled for a little while. Poor kid. Poor kid freaked out when he saw the blood. He wasn't mad at me or anything. He just was getting frustrated at his drawing. And he threw the magnadoodle, and I just happened to be sitting near him. And work on that temper, you know? But I was happy with the way he reacted, like, after that. Okay, can't unlock that one. All right. Utility controls. Spaceport.
And we do that.
How?
Ah,
Right here?
Captain.
This big
I
button?
think I see it.
Hit the big button to reboot. You just happen to be unlucky enough to be in the path of it. Yeah, I mean, we were sitting on his bed, and I was, like, laying down, kind of, like, on my stomach, kicking my little feet, you know? And he was sitting next to me, and he was showing me what he was drawing, and then he just goes, wow, as he's throwing it. Because he couldn't get Saturn to look right or something. It was... And then, like, he immediately, when I was, like, holding my nose, and then I pulled my hand back, and it wasn't a lot of blood. He freaked out at that, so... Ugh, it actually hurts me. That part was actually the worst part, you know? He didn't do it on purpose. An invisible weapon. What are we looking at? Where are we going?
Other than our casualties, yes, sir. Good. Get them in defensive positions around the spaceport. No one leaves.
What are you watching?
I'll send ships as soon as possible. Thank God. None of us will need to go.
I guess we're just listening to this? Sorry.
That won't be your fate, Colonel. You have my word.
Transcription complete. Physical copy available.
An invisible weapon.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
About the
Set up
labs.
some targets for him.
Grab that recording. We should talk.
Always hit the big red button. Yep. Collect the recording. Got it. Adrian?
Hey, Victus. He destroyed this place. Killed these people to
Hey, Charles.
what he
How's it
knew about
going?
the
I
Lazarus
feel like I
Plant
haven't seen you in a bit.
xenomorphs.
How are you?
And all this a secret. Didn't he?
Certainly how I interpreted it.
He saw the potential of the plant as a weapon and hid it away.
For future use,
Those
or...
people to keep them from sharing what they might have seen.
Dang.
Condemned this whole city to death.
Dang.
He's a
Kind of.
calculated loss. These soldiers for the rest of the galaxy. That's how
I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that's what he's
but it
thinking.
doesn't. It can't justify slaughter.
True, 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 true.
If the plant was used to trigger the attacks,
So
that
loud in
means
here.
Ray Victus, he might have been involved in what happened on New Atlantis.
Told you. I
hate
told
to
you
say
so.
it,
I
but
told you so. I
think your
told you
instincts
so.
about him might have been right.
I knew he was scum. See, I knew we couldn't trust
No,
him.
your intuition was spot on. Now we just have to figure out what he knew. But I guess we're not getting any more answers right now. Come on, let's go get that last sample.
So my mother got me and my brother to stop fighting. We'd have a shoot off and see who could hit more cans. That's cool. It's a good way to divert. Diverting is always really important. Hypothermia. Let's use some medicine here. Yep work is picking up again. What is Yep work? Is that just where like people have signed you up to do stuff? They're like, yep, Charles can do it. Yep. Not resources, aid. I think it was like antibiotic. It was one of these. Hold on. Okay, let's take one of those. Hypothermia has been cured. But now, is that bleeding? Am I bleeding? There we go. And frostbite. Okay. Oh, yep. I thought yep work was the thing. It sounds like one of those startup companies, like Upwork. Sorry. Yep work.
Guys, your sample.
I'm doing great.
Be real careful out there if I were you.
That doesn't sound good.
All right.
Field.
Don't clip it. It's fine. I'm doing fine. I am actually doing really well. But I know mine's gonna eventually pick up too, but kind of not sad about that. More shotguns. I could use that. Oh, refined breach. Look at that. That one's way better than this gun. Well, accuracy is down, range is down, fire rate's down. There's no mods. Mods. Only issue is it led me down a fun addiction path that may be the death of me. I hope not. I hope not. What's that switch do? Nothing? Okay. I don't want any of those. Alright. What's the worst that could happen out here in the big, empty spaceport? Poor kid doesn't stand a chance already. I mean, he's already going to be really into Lego. If he wants to be. But so far he is. Which, what kid isn't, though, you know? Oh, hello. Hello.
What the hell? Is that the sample?
That's pretty big.
My God, concentrate fire! Shoot!
Get up here. Get up there. Run away.
What is that?
Holy crap.
Raiders lighten up. I think you're due for some company.
It's my new bridger. Oh, there's so many of them. Oh, it works really well on these guys.
Signal that thing's put down to call in those creatures. I think I can nullify it. But I'm getting
I have been playing some Spider-Man too.
radar equipment powered up now around the port. You get those online, and I'll relay my signal through there.
Ezra. Power up the spaceport radar dishes. I could probably do that. Keep them busy, guys. Activated. Ooh, he doesn't like that, does he?
The Thralls! They're not coming after us.
Oh, okay.
Guess
Sorry.
we grab that sample while we can. You've made
Got
a
it.
decent field biologist, Captain.
Well, thank you.
Good. Now just stash
I'm not
that
scared of
sample
these
with Kaiser when we're
terramorphs
done.
anymore. Here you go, Kaiser.
Final sample secure.
All wrapped up.
I'm destined to never have money because I spun the wheel and got all expensive hobbies. Yeah, I can relate to that for sure.
On it. See you soon.
All right, return to forward base 441. I just gotta jump over the ship. Ooh, this bridger is pretty wild. How did I miss that? Just make more money, right? Yeah, it's just that simple. It's just like that. Just make more money and stop. Come here. Make more money and stop buying Starbucks, right? And then I will be a millionaire in no time. Maybe buy some crypto, you know, play the stock market with all the money I already have. Play the stock market, right? Did I get that thing? Man, I like this gun. I don't know why it's not killing that thing. There we go. What's up, Ursa? Good morning. I need to make more money to pay for my Thai food addiction. That too. I mean, but the Bucks is delicious. I also like Starbucks, but I also know that skipping Starbucks isn't gonna make me a millionaire. Ooh, a bounty? Oh shoot! I didn't know it was a UC thing. I didn't know that this belonged to the UC. I'm sorry. Shoot. I have a bounty now. Great. I'm sure that you have there's a lot of really good coffee places there though, Charles. I don't go very often to Starbucks. But like when I do want to go get coffee, that is typically where I'd go. Ashley is really into Dutch Bros. I don't really like Dutch Bros that much because all they really have are like the big like not fruit coffees, but the really sweet coffees. Yeah, I definitely can't do it like daily. I would say even go rarely, you know.
All of you, back from the underworld. Got pretty frantic on the comms towards the end there, but it sounded like this was a success.
I guess.
Got everything we need to put this plan in motion.
Kaiser's got all the samples in storage.
Best place for them. Now, my connection might have gotten a bit fuzzy there, but do I have it right that Vay Victus knew about this damn plan?
That's what it sounded like.
It is.
Guess the old admiral must have told someone what he learned. Even he's not clever enough to...
You usually just make your own coffee. Fair enough.
It's a bit more complicated than
This was a K-cup. There's times in my life where I have loved like grinding my own beans and, you know, doing a French press. French press is probably my favorite way to make coffee. because it's so strong, you know. But you know, I also just sometimes I'm like, I don't care right now. Just give me the K-Cups, which I get are very wasteful. But you know, I've stopped buying coffee. Just drink the free stuff from the office. I did that when I went into the office. I did that as well. I have to sell the truck, ignore Lego, stop buying guns, both airsoft and real steel, and stop using my computer. Yeah, none of those things are gonna happen, right? Look, I understand you wanting to or people wanting to save money. I'm not against that. So if you spend too much at Starbucks, obviously, but the thought that any millennial now is going to pull themselves out of be able to afford a house simply by stopping Starbucks is a little insane. It's not going to happen. I count myself very fortunate to have been where I was, and understand that not a lot of people my age and younger are going to be able to do what I'm doing. And that's not good. Not good. Let's see. Last year, I had their sugar cookie late, and I could barely taste the coffee. Oh, latte? Yeah, it's just not my type of coffee. It's far too sweet. I just drink black coffee 99% of the time. I do enjoy one pumpkin spice latte around this time. And I haven't had one yet this year, but I will. When it starts getting colder, I'll have one. And that's pretty much it, because that's still too sweet for me too. I have refillable pods and occasionally buy grounds. I've done that before too, and it makes a little gritty coffee. Yeah. If that means I got to live out of the truck, I'm not stopping any hobbies. That's right. I'm a decade or two older, and I feel guilty because things were a lot easier when I was your age. Yep. Yeah. I mean, when I look at it, we bought our first house in 2017. I mean, 2016. End of 2016, 2017. Anyway, and it was still relatively expensive, but it was doable, especially compared to what I pay now for mortgage. And I'm in a much, for those of you who don't know, we bought a house, stayed in it a couple years, and then realized we could make a ton of money by selling it. And we were in the process of saving up for the adoption at the time. So selling that house, was a house built in 95, much nicer than this house. I like the neighborhood here better, but that house was way nicer. But we bought that house and then sold it and used the profit to pay off her car, and put the down payment on this house and fund our adoption. And if we hadn't have done that, we wouldn't have been able to afford it. But we ended up now in a house that was built in the 60s that I paid more for than the house that was built in 95. And now this house is worth almost triple what I paid for. But I can't go anywhere because everywhere around here is that expensive. So unless I leave the state, which I would love to do, and I'm trying to, kind of stuck. And my interest rate's really low. So, but yeah, even just 6-7 years ago, it was much better than it is now. It was much more doable at that point. We can't rule him out. Back to the game, sorry. Seems that way. I use the K-Cups, but my Keurig broke, so it's all coffee grounds now. Do you make a full pot? Or do you have something that does individual? Ashley has this iced coffee maker that you can use grounds in it to make hot coffee as well. And whenever I kind of run low on K-Cups, I start using that.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, he doesn't know that Victus is alive.
Adrian?
No, I don't believe he is.
So that means we have a suspect.
I'm putting all my chips on this guy.
That means. Look, Captain, Percival and I, we need to get these samples back to the lab. Ensure we'll be able to handle cleaning up the leeches as well as the terramorphs.
Mm-hmm.
But Victus is the only solid lead we've got on the attacks. Since you're the only one who knows where he is, can you speak to him?
Every time I hear Ve
To
Victus,
cough up anything he might know.
I think of Tor Valum. The only one in here who might know Tor Valum might be Coleman. And even that's a deep Star Wars cut. That's technically not canon. But I'd be interested to know if the name Tor Valum means anything to him. I think I'm saying it right. Let me see if I'm saying it right. Maybe, wait, am I getting the wrong one? Yeah, that's right. Tor Valum. Yeah.
Is Londinium getting to you?
Yeah.
Don't let
I was saying it right.
It's just
Yes, yeah. Oh, Code knows it. Nice. I was making sure that I said it right. It is technically wasn't really like a canon character. Was supposed to be in episode 9, but ended up getting cut. He and I are gonna have some words.
We'll all meet back at Mast, outside the cabinet chambers. They're gonna want to know everything we've uncovered here. Best of luck, Captain. And thank you.
So now that I've like called him out, I'm kind of worried that it's not him. You know. Did they talk about that in the KOTOR games? Maybe there was reference to him before. That's potential. Alpha Centauri. There we go. I do have a bounty here, dang it. Yeah, he was a, let's see, he was supposed to be in episode 9. And Kylo Ren was supposed to have like this, kind of have like this Yoda moment with him. But it was in Colin Trevorrow's thing. Yeah, so he's not like, what would you say? Not canon, like in the slightest, but it's a very interesting thing. I say thing because it's like an alien. Let me see if I can find a picture of him. The movie was supposed to have been called Duel of the Fates, which I think was a great name for the movie. Tor Valum. Torvalum. Images. Yeah, here we go. That's what he looked like with the little spider legs and stuff. Very interesting. He was supposed to have like these long conversations with Kylo. The concept art is awesome. Palpatine mentions that he was trained by him. So they're trying to make him... So he's been mentioned. But not the master. It's not the master that he ended up killing, right? But yeah, I was getting like evil Jedi Sith Yoda from him, kind of. You know, also kind of reminds me of the Terramorph. Sure. Yeah. Anyway. Speak to Ve Victus. But yeah, all cut. So I think other than a reference here and there, I don't think he's technically canon. At least not in that form. There was something similar in the old Jedi Knight novels. In the ones about I guess I shouldn't say Jedi Knight. I should say just like expanded universe stuff. There was this character, and I don't remember its name, but it was pretty instrumental in like helping Jason get free from the Yuzan Vong, and he was sort of like a Dark Yoda type figure to him too, like kind of having him question like, what is the light side? What is the dark side? Why do we even have these rules? You know. I don't remember his name though. And of course, spoiler alert, that guy ends up falling to the dark side. Pretty hardcore. The EU stuff has some really cool stuff in it, or Legends stuff as we call it now. And I was fairly up on most of that. Some of the new canon I'm not as familiar with as I was the Legends canon. And that's fine. That's okay. Go back down to subsection 7. Do we know Filoni chose Kanan's son Jason as a nod to the Legends? Yes, I'm pretty sure that he did, because it's spelled the same way, Jacen. So yeah, I think it is a nod to the Legends. Whether or not that means, like, you know, that he has a pretty dark future, I guess that remains to be seen. But yeah, there's no way that Filoni, like, didn't do that way, you know? He's far too up on his lore to have not made that at least a subtle nod, you know? All right.
What a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, I bet you're surprised to see me.
Heard you and Hadrian were headed for Londinian.
And how'd you hear that?
I presumed you must be onto something big.
Yeah.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Jason Solo, Jason Sandula. Oh, we did a whole lot more.
So,
They're gonna make him not be the bad guy.
plenty still to be done in defeating the Terramorphs, no?
We found a recording of you discussing the use of Terramorphs as a weapon.
Well, I don't know what you think you heard on this recording, but I sincerely hope you didn't come to the wrong conclusions.
I just don't like the guy. I hate that I'm jumping to the conclusion.
Misinterpret such a discovery to mean I could have been involved with the attacks.
You could have.
I can convince you to keep this among us.
I don't think so. No. Consider this your chance to come clean.
You know you're far more clever than I expected.
I knew it.
You want to hear the words then?
Yes.
I did it. The Terramorph attacks on Tau City. New Atlantis. My doing.
Why would he admit like that?
Coordination between my associate and
It's
I,
kind of weird.
figuring out how to deploy
Among
the
Us?
Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinian. Learning to synthesize it. Use it as a weapon.
What?
Now, being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing.
I do like a good bad guy reveal, but that one was kind of a letdown. You're a madman and a murderer, and you live to sow death. To work on something that long, this seems personal. No better way to show the UC what a deadly weapon they have in the Lazarus plant than to use it. It seems personal.
You can be more right. The attacks were a correction. When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands. So I ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport, fixing two problems at once. Halting the spread of the city's Terramorph outbreak, and sealing away knowledge of the plant's potential.
No secret is so dangerous it can justify condemning so many lives. You said it took you years to use a plant outside Londinian. You killed them for nothing.
Simple
Yeah.
to say now,
Killed them for
but
nothing.
with the outbreak raging from a barely understood source, the moment demanded quick action. So I did what was required. I removed the dangerous variable from an already catastrophic war. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything for the colonies. My life as I knew it included. And what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? my daughter's legacy? No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter.
Oh, so he did set it up to kind of get her
become a trusted
promoted.
advisor,
Yeah.
having found Kaiser, the research team,
I know this.
and cement my new position of influence when I handed them the name
What's that?
of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall.
Oh, the guy that I had
Luck,
killed.
he was stopped
I didn't really kill
before
him.
he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run
He killed himself,
brought
technically.
to an end by another unlikely hero.
I didn't kill him.
You.
Wrong. So you murdered UC citizens because of some slight against your honor. You're sick. Ah, I'm just your cleanup crew. You must think you're very clever. Orlace? Why does that name sound familiar? I should just play dumb. You must think you're very clever.
You've benefited here as much as I have. Maybe more.
How do you figure?
I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago.
Okay.
I went to great lengths to ensure your and Hadrian's success. And look at the results. I know for a fact the cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done. Isn't it preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the Vanguard?
No, that's what I want to do. Space
With
jobs?
only
Let's
the
go.
vague hopes of perhaps earning the right to buy a home in the well someday.
I've already got it. I've already got the right to do that. Be honoring me for cleaning up your mess. If you're waiting for me to say thank you, we're going to be here a while.
Simply
I don't like
for
this
you to
guy.
acknowledge the truth.
No.
And let's not forget the importance of our actual end game.
What is the end game?
Eliminating the terramorphs. Securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives. I'm simply requesting one more life be protected. Mine. I've
Why?
already sent along the evidence of Orlays' role in the attacks to the cabinet, leaving out my own involvement. All I ask...
Surely everything in this room would be recorded, right?
Tell them that it was Orlays and Orlays alone.
Surely.
After all, I do still have a long list of threats to the UC. This needs to be the end of our good works together.
Two? I think I'm going to just forget the fact that you kill people to accomplish your good works. This is a good point right here. Yeah.
And how many have you killed to get where you
Oh,
are
those
now?
were my exact thoughts. Okay.
There are no great works that don't cost lives, Captain. Whether it's
I've done that so many times on mobile.
digging a tram tunnel. So we sacrificed a few dozen in the attacks to possibly protect millions. That seems like a fair exchange to me. I only hope you'll see the same and leave my name out of the discussions to come.
I hope you enjoyed this talk, because once I tell the cabinet, it'll probably be your last.
It's a pity, Captain. But I'm in no position to negotiate. Though we needn't be enemies.
I just knew from the first time I saw him that he was pulling strings.
There are more on the horizon. If you do the right thing.
So jaded. So... Oh. The game just... Oh, there we go. So secure in your posh little quote-unquote prison. You know? I want to open this and just shoot him. I won't. I won't, though, because I'm not like him. I'm not a monster. All right. Keep my name out your mouth. Keep my wife's name out your freaking mouth. I'm going to. Oh, did you guys hear the latest revelation about that whole thing? That his wife At the time, they weren't even together, and she's like, I was more surprised that he called me his wife than anything. Exactly. It's just funny to me. This way. Hey. Your dad's a bad guy. Told you so.
We just got in. So on our end, good news. The microbe and the Aciles are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against terramorphs.
Smith family drama is insane, apparently.
Those critters off our worlds.
Considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I don't think we can deal with those things fast enough. I already sent along info to the cabinet to get them up to speed. So what about your end? Did you find anything? Did my father tell you what he knew about the Lazarus plant?
My favorite thing was a YouTube, like a comment or something saying, this just shows they're secure in their relationship. Yeah, like the people are like, look at him sticking up for his wife by slapping another man in front of thousands of people, millions of people watching live. You slapped a man. Yeah, her eyes are nice. I think most of the Mars, what was the name of their group? Anyway, I think most of them have like the red eyes. Have Avictus confessed he organized the attacks from his cell? No, you didn't. I told.
I knew.
The second I saw proof, I knew it. Red Devils, thank you. He said he was trying to fix the damage done to the Sanan name, make you and him into heroes.
It takes some deeply twisted logic to think anything did more harm to the Sanan name than him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, once we inform the cabinet, they can ensure he won't be able to do anything like this ever again.
That's right. Yeah. No, he deserves it.
Bring justice to everyone he's hurt. So I guess that gives us our final answer.
Whoops.
Nothing left to do but head in and see what the cabinet thinks of it all.
It turns out that I'm not cool with people using civilian deaths as pawns in their master plan. Sorry, I try not to talk over them, but it's hard sometimes because sometimes I think they're done talking. But yeah, I don't like when people use civilians as pawns and kill civilians for their big master plan. That's not great. Which method are you leaning towards?
Microbe is going to make the cleanup a whole lot quicker.
Okay.
If we're concerned about this Lazarus plant getting deployed again, that's the way to go.
Ooh.
The cabinet can secure the Lazarus plant, and then we're not risking any surprises when it comes to dealing with a microbe.
You're being paranoid. You know the science. You know we can make this safe.
I do know the science. I also know math. And a 1 in a million chance of a mutation isn't 0. So I guess we're still in discussion. Probably best at this point to let the cabinet weigh in. See if they have a preference.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. Both approaches seem to be like they would work, and there's this small chance. Yeah, there is a small chance that it could mutate. Releasing microbes onto worlds doesn't sound like a... And we also saw how somebody from the inside can twist things around for their own uses.
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances.
We meet again.
But according to Hadrian's report and the second one I just received, it seems the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike.
Yeah.
Is what I'm reading here true?
Gotten about this far through my playthrough. What was the plant in the Varun place that took over? You know, I don't know. Wait, was it the Lazarus plant? No, I don't think it was the Lazarus plant. That's a good question, though. They didn't really talk about it. Because the Lazarus plant can't survive anywhere but that planet. But they found a way to, like, synthesize it, I think. So I don't know. I don't know what that plant was. It was a deliberate attack.
My God.
An attack? Using terrormorphs? How is that possible?
I mean, it just happened,
you will
man.
all receive a full briefing once we're done here. So then, is what the second report claims correct? Did Reginald Orlays commit these attacks, Captain?
Orlays?
Orlays. That report isn't the whole truth. Orlays helped, but Vae Victis organized the attacks.
It's true, ma'am. I heard the recording myself. My
Space
father
weed.
figured out
Yeah.
how to use terramorphs as weapons.
He did what?
That's impossible. He doesn't have the kind of access.
Who are you? Who's that
He
guy?
need his own access, Chief Sarkin. Madam President, I have been saying for years.
Cut
that
to
not
random
being
guy.
with that man was going to end in tragedy.
Enough! I hope
He
everyone
was right.
understands that what has just been shared is a state secret of the highest order. This information does not leave this room. Now, that's quite the accusation you're leveling. Considering Francois Sanon has not left
Francois?
Containment for the better part
His
of
name's
2 decades.
Francois?
You have evidence to back this up?
Why are we calling him Vae Victis when his name is Francois? Reveals major news, random guy. No way. Play the snippet.
It just transformed a terrormorph out of
His name's Francois. Let's stop calling him Vae Victis. Like he's some kind of Kylo Ren. Oh, I guess that guy is on the council. He was on the chair there.
Is that actually him?
I didn't see him at the table.
Anywhere. That's Francois.
He knew they could do this.
No way,
And said
guys.
nothing.
That's Francois.
He's a sociopath. Plain and simple.
He doesn't
man.
deserve a cool name. Call him
Officer,
Francois.
please
Exactly.
collect that recording.
Yes, ma'am.
Gimme.
Begging your pardon, Captain.
Oh,
We'll,
Oh
of
my.
course, be launching a full investigation into how this could have happened.
good.
Though I have little doubt the Admiral will be quick to share all he knows on the subject once confronted with that recording. Chief Yassine, can you send
Deadliest
one of
killer.
your interrogators
Bubbles.
to have a little chat?
Bubbles,
with the
bubbles, bubbles,
Admiral?
bubbles.
I'll issue the order immediately.
Good. Combined
Ooh.
with everything else you all have uncovered. Well, I don't think the United Colonies can thank you enough.
Give me a bunch of
We-
money.
Failed the people of the colonies by not dealing with Vae Victis sooner.
You mean
I
Francois?
intend to rectify that mistake immediately.
Francois Sanon. Good. The world will be better without Francois in it. Whatever the cabinet thinks is the right decision. Do we kill him, though? Do we kill him? Or do we just make sure that he doesn't have contact with the outside world?
I'm not sure I see why someone with UC blood on their hands would merit leniency.
Yeah.
But I will note your request when the decision is made. Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other matters at
Wait,
hand.
the voice actor's name is
threads we brought
Francois?
together here.
Wait, really?
The Lazarus plant, the attacks, the heat leeches. The three of you have
Wait,
likely
really?
spared thousands of lives.
Was
But
that a
it now
mistake
falls to the
then?
Cabinet to ensure this can never happen again. As such,
Oh, just the
cabinet will be
character.
securing
Okay,
the
okay.
Lazarus plant on
I thought you meant the voice actor's name was Francois.
The plant will be classified to ensure no one else learns its true nature.
A sound decision, Madam President.
Other factions should be involved in securing the Lazarus
Oh,
plant.
Star Collective.
Yeah.
Wow. So they have another tool to utilize against us?
I'm in agreement.
The war is over, guys.
Failed to
Get
see the
along. It demonstrates to the collective the UC isn't planning to secretly use this down the line. Exactly. UC doesn't exactly have the best track record. This would ensure good behavior from both sides. I like the first one.
That is an interesting idea.
Cooperating.
Grand gesture. To further display
Not a-
this cabinet doesn't think like those of the past.
Not a grand
The observers
gesture.
on Mars have
Jeez.
proven such a gesture can bear fruit.
So, you want us to make nice with the collective by sharing our state secrets?
I mean, you're already
I want
supposed to
us
do that.
Display plainly the UC's actual intentions, that the plant will never be used as a weapon again.
That does sound worthwhile, Chief Kulkarni.
Oh,
Very well.
shoot.
We'll get the collective involved in the management. Thank you for the suggestion, Captain.
I'll just run the council for
To
you.
our final topic. The cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Terramorph, and now also Heat Leech presence on human worlds.
Okay, we gotta figure this part out.
We've already begun enacting measures to check all
shoot.
UC ports.
Guys, I was
and
supposed to go to work
settlements for
today.
undiscovered nests.
I gotta go.
But we all understand this is only
Thank
a
you.
partial solution.
As soon as I finish
The
this
project
conversation.
we're embarking on will be a long and difficult one. So our first step must be deciding how exactly this all will be handled.
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Aseles are the safer approach.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps. The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. It isn't dangerous. Using it to wipe out the Terramorphs would be the quickest path to protecting humanity.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the cabinet. We were hoping your
You
group
do
might
my
issue a
job for
recommendation.
me. I'm just a dude.
We've been having similar debates
I'm just a
ourselves,
space guy.
but the captain has yet to weigh in.
I see. Captain, I know this may not be your area of expertise, but we'd like to know your take on the matter.
Why? Why? I'm not on the council. I am just a space rock mining guy who got caught up in this thing. Why in the world would you take my advice? I think deploying the Predator.
I'm in full agreement. No need be delving into unpredictable sciences.
And Major Sinan? Dr. Walker, you'd find this acceptable?
We trust the captain's judgment.
Then the matter is settled.
Okay.
We'll
All
begin
right.
the process immediately. Today marks day one for the United Colonies Terramorph Management Division,
Ooh.
making you three the founding members
Nice.
of the TMD.
Please help us make
As
important
befits such a
government
group,
decision random space
The
miner.
cabinet
Exactly.
wanted to display its gratitude.
I'm just
Today,
a silly little
we will be
space
adding
guy.
3 new Class
What do
1
I know?
citizens to our ranks.
Class 1? For the three of us? Are you joking?
What he means to say is thank
Class
you, ma'am.
1? Class warfare up in here.
Thank you, ma'am.
By the time you can put in more than 1 hour tomorrow, actually. I'm off tomorrow, so I'll be able to go a lot longer tomorrow. And then typically Saturday mornings as well. I go a little bit longer. As long as I'm getting paid, I'm happy.
You all have earned it. Now, there's much to be done.
Yeah, we'll be headed
Major
into
Sinan,
some, I'm
Dr.
thinking,
Walker,
game-ending
I hope
stuff
you two are
tomorrow.
willing to continue your efforts.
All right, I
Speaking
gotta
honors,
skip
ma'am.
through some combo,
As for you,
unfortunately.
Captain, the Vanguard will be providing much of the
on
on-the-ground
support.
support. For
Okay.
As a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you'll have your pick of duties.
Duties.
Speak to your commander, Tuala, if I recall correctly. He should be able to provide you with assignments going forward, plus help you collect the benefits that come
Ooh,
with being named
benefits.
Class 1. On behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our
Duties.
sincerest gratitude. This meeting is adjourned.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, perfect timing. I'm going to save it before anybody else starts talking to me. 18,000 credits. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. 350 XP too. Nice. All right, everybody. So that'll do it for me for today. And yeah, tomorrow I should be able to go a little bit longer. Being off from work. It's just a random day off. Sometimes they do like this whole, we're giving you a day off for your mental health thing. I'll take it. I'm not going to complain about it. Work for me has been so much better mentally that I'm not like, I feel like I'm not going to like waste the whole day just trying to recover from the trauma that is work. So I think I'll actually have a really good time tomorrow. Do some stuff with the family. Weather's changing. It'll be nice. Be real nice. All right, let me go ahead and send you over to Lutz McGoots. Let's see. Bye, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day. Raid, loot, smick, goods. Good day, Phoenix. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm about to leave, unfortunately. But thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I'll be on tomorrow morning about the same time, going a lot longer. So if you want to stop back in, then that would be great. Otherwise, Lutz is playing Potion Permit, and it's a great community over there. So have a great one. I will see you all tomorrow, same time, longer stream. Bye.